Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to our channel. For today's video, I wanted to give you guys tips on how to survive the first trimester of pregnancy. If you guys did not see my last video, which I talked about my pregnancy thus far, I am almost 19 weeks. This video will be uploaded past me being 19 weeks, but I'm 19 weeks as of February 1st, and I have not had an easy pregnancy. I have had all of the symptoms, every single one I feel like that you can have in every single trimester. But nonetheless, I wanted to give you guys some tips on what helped me, because I watched a ton of these when I was first pregnant and like really struggling with a lot of these, and I just wanted to give you guys tips on what helped me to just help you guys, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna get right on into it because I know I will probably rant way too much. So the first thing I just want to say, this wasn't on my list, but I just looked over. Please do yourself a favor, and when you first find out you're pregnant, I know most people want to go buy things to like surprise their husband. I didn't get to do that this time. Can't wait to do it next time, but whatever. When you are going to the store to get those things, do yourself a favor and get yourself a water bottle, like something that's like fun, cute. I really like this Reduce brand. I feel like I'm sponsored by them. I wish, please sponsor me. I know I'm a nobody, but I love your water bottles. And I used to be a huge Hydro Flask girl. I hate my Hydro Flask now, but this cup, this brand, love this. I got this one from like Ralph's, but I think you can get it at Target. And if you're gonna go to Target to get like pregnancy announcement stuff, just pick this up. I mean, it's probably expensive, but I just would really recommend getting something like that, because it helps so much more than you think to have a big cute cup of water that you can carry with you all the time. And if it has a handle, it's even better, because trust me, you want to stay hydrated. The next thing that is actually on my list is that B6, vitamin B6 and Unisum will be your lifesaver. I've had a couple of prescription like nausea medications prescribed to me. I don't really remember what they're called. I could go get them, but I'm a little out of breath, so I don't want to do that. But they just didn't work for me. But Unisum and B6, taking that around the clock, helped me so much. When my nausea was really bad, I'd take a full Unisum and just pass out, because like that was so much better than just constantly feeling nauseous. Now, if you're throwing up, I wouldn't recommend taking that, because I feel like I've thrown up in my sleep before and it's not good to do that. So just don't do that. But like Unisum and B6, just do yourself a favor. Order them on Amazon as soon as you get pregnant. Also, I liked those Preggy Pops at the beginning. I don't really like them anymore, but whatever. The next thing is Popsicles. I swear, if you are having bad nausea or even just bad heartburn, Popsicles help so much. And I really like the Jolly Rancher Popsicles. I think it's by like the brand Popsicles. But yeah, they are so good. So good. And also, if you can get the ones with the jokes on them, they're always stupid jokes. But for some reason, they helped me during my pregnancy at the beginning when I was like really sick. But yeah, Popsicles, I love that. Next is to always have ice with you. If you do not have an ice machine, go out to Chick-fil-A. I hope you have a Chick-fil-A. I think Sonic has the same ice. You can buy a 5-pound bag for $1.50 of those like little cube ice. I don't know if you guys have ever had that cube ice. I mean, I think it's the same stuff hospitals have, but I swear it's the best ice for when you're pregnant. It's the best to just chew on. It's the best to just have in your water. It's the best. I feel like a spokesperson for all of these things, but ice was like my favorite thing at the beginning. I didn't like our ice that comes out of like our fridge for some reason. Didn't like it at all. So I had to like turn off our ice machine, and like we'd fill up our ice machine with the Chick-fil-A ice, which bless my husband's soul, because he did that for me every single time. The next thing that I took from the beginning, I take like my prenatals, I take like all of those medicines. I might do like explain that in a video in the future, but whatever. Is calcium supplements. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, my teeth started hurting. I don't think I mentioned that in my last video, but I have pretty bad teeth, or I guess I have bad gums. And taking an extra dose of calcium really helped me, because pregnancy, they always say that your teeth are the worst, because they are. they're really bad during pregnancy. Like minor toothaches feel like the worst thing ever, and I don't think I've really had anyone. I'm gonna knock on wood for that one, but I think it's all because of the calcium that I'm taking, and I swear it has helped me so much, because I feel like if my teeth were hurting me as well as like everything else that has been hurting me, I don't think I could do it. I feel like it would just be way too many things for me. So calcium really helped. The next thing that really helped me was getting a pregnancy pillow way earlier. I will link you down below the one that I got. I don't necessarily know if I would recommend the one I got, because the one I got is like a C shape and it's great. Like I love it, it's great, but I just don't know if it's gonna work for me later on in pregnancy, because right now I feel like I need more support on like my right and left side, like continuously through the night, because like I am trying to sleep on my side more, but I always end up in my back, which is fine. My doctor told me that if like there was going to be some harm of me sleeping on my back, I would feel it way before it actually happened. So that always helped me like feel more secure about sleeping on my back or ending up on my back. I always try to start on my side. But my pregnancy pillow has helped me so much, because I have been showing for a while. I think I started showing, like I thought I was showing around like 12 weeks or like even 11 weeks. But I think I really started showing around like 13, 14 weeks. So since then, it has really helped me, because I swear it's like really hard to sleep when you have like extra weight on your front. And I also am carrying super low, and my doctor told me that that's more uncomfortable at the beginning. I mean, once you're farther along in pregnancy, it was very uncomfortable for me at the beginning just because of how I'm carrying. I mean, it's still uncomfortable, but whatever. So I would just invest in a pregnancy pillow as soon as you can. I know a lot of insurances cover it, but I just didn't know how to do that with TRICARE, so we just bit the bullet, and I think I got it for Christmas or something like that. But it definitely helped. It definitely helps still. Next thing is keeping around mints with you. I can't remember what this brand is called, like Lifesavers or something, but we got like a huge bag for like 10 bucks at Ralph's, and I eat them like they're, I don't know, chips. Like I just keep one always in my mouth. It really helps me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like my sense of smell has been like super like increased recently, and having a mint in my mouth really helps me not focus on the outside sense. So that is one reason. And then also it helps me a lot with like acid reflux. I think that's a normal thing. I don't know if that's like an everybody thing that it helps them with, but it just really helps me not feel like I'm going to like puke. So yeah, I've been eating mints for like a long time so far. I feel like even more so now, just because like my acid reflux and heartburn are worse. But it's almost like sucking on something helps, because it helps like increase your saliva. That's probably what it is. But yeah, that's also probably the reason why Popsicles help too. But I would just recommend getting mints and stuff like that. I also use those Preggy Pops. I feel like I mentioned that in the beginning of this video. Those did not help me past like week 7, week 8. I don't know why. I guess it was just the taste of them. Like some of them were good. I think I only liked like the orange ones, maybe. I don't know if that sounds right. But I only liked a couple colors of them, and all the other ones just did not taste good. Like, I don't know. I needed like bland foods like ice and popsicles for like the beginning. So yeah, that's probably why. I mean, I haven't tried them since because I haven't been as nauseous. Like the things that I do now help me a lot with my nausea. It's still there, but it's just way better. Also, I wanted to say, I'm sorry if I'm like sitting back. I am uncomfortable. I just filmed a video. I think it was like a 30-minute video, and my body just doesn't know how to stay comfortable anymore, so I'm sorry about that. Mints really helped me. Anything that really didn't have a flavor other than like peppermint really helped me. Also, speaking of peppermint oil, if you do not have like peppermint essential oil and you're thinking about getting pregnant or you are pregnant, do yourself a favor and buy yourself like a little thing of peppermint oil from like Amazon. I swear, like I am crazy about essential oils. I really like them. I'm not like somebody who likes like Young Living or anything like that. I don't do that, but I just like essential oils. They really help my migraines. They help everything. And especially my migraines during pregnancy, peppermint, and then like I have this one that's like heads up or something like that, or relax, something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but it helps me a lot with my migraines because I don't really like to take medication that much. Like I took ibuprofen way too much and way too often before I got pregnant, but especially during pregnancy I don't really like to take anything extra just because I'm already taking a lot of vitamins. I'm already taking like other things that my doctors have prescribed to me that I don't want to add like Tylenol to that all the time. So I've been using a lot of essential oils and it's helped me a ton. I would really recommend it. Also, one thing that really helped me was getting a body butter. I don't really think it matters about what kind you get from like whatever pregnancy line you get. Sometimes even just plain lotion helps me, but my stomach from the beginning of the first trimester was super itchy. Now I'm using bio oil, and I got like the bio oil like cream for like itchy skin, and I swear it's amazing. I'd recommend it, but I think getting a lotion before you need it is probably good because I think I waited too long and my skin was so irritated. Also, it helps with like making sure that your stomach is moisturized and your hips are moisturized because like you're growing a human inside of you. Your skin is gonna stretch and you have absolutely no idea when you're gonna pop really. So I would just recommend like moisturizing every night, just making sure that you feel like your best self. It will help you overall. I mean, I always had my husband do it because I don't have the energy to rub stuff on my stomach or on my legs. Everything hurts and I'm dying. I like to say that, but I'm exaggerating. But yeah, I would really recommend getting some sort of lotion. The bio oil is good. I recommend the cream though. I just don't really like oil. I don't know why. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Maybe I'll use that in a bath. And the last thing, or the second to last thing, is that let your body rest. I swear, like everybody tells you to keep go, like walk, do all these things. Let your body rest. Obviously getting in some sort of motion every day is really good and it will help you feel better like emotionally and physically. But if you do not feel good, like do not force yourself to do anything. I am lucky that I don't have to work right now, and I know a lot of people do not have that luxury. Just sit down when you get home. Like your housework, your house isn't going to be the cleanest, and that's okay. Your house is not going to be clean as soon as your kids come too. So just remember that you don't have to have everything perfect. It's okay to let your house get messy and then deal with it when you have the energy. I feel like that was a really hard one for me to, like a hard pill for me to swallow because I'm a neat freak and I don't really like clutter, and my apartment is far from clean right now. And no part of me cares because I know that every time that I try to do more than I know my body can handle, I regret it like the next day when I am down for the count because I'm so sore. Now, I wouldn't recommend like doing nothing. Do it when you feel better, and yeah. Also, one thing with that, I would recommend showering every day. I don't know why, but taking a warm shower really helps you feel better during pregnancy. I was talking to one of my friends that's pregnant also, and she said the same thing. Like taking a shower while you're pregnant is probably the hardest thing because like you just feel tired. You don't want to stand. If you have a bathtub, I'm jealous of you. I do not have a bath. We have a stand-up shower, so it's not that fun. But standing under hot water just feels great. I do it anytime I'm in pain or I just don't feel good, and it really helps. I mean, it doesn't really help the water bill, but if you feel better, then that's all that matters. The last two things I've just thought about. One, I was terrified of using my heating pad for the longest time. I've had pretty bad round ligament pain since around 7 weeks. I mean, it got increasingly worse once the baby got bigger, and now it's like pretty bad. But one thing I was terrified of doing was using my heating pad. My heating pad and I were best friends before I got pregnant. My periods were never good, never easy, which I mean, it probably explains why my pregnancies aren't that easy, or that it hasn't been easy. Hopefully it gets easier, / other pregnancies down the road will be easier. But I swear, as soon as I got pregnant, I was terrified to use my heating pad because I was terrified of like cooking my child. My doctor told me that that is next to impossible. Like, you will know before like anything bad happens to your child because you will not feel comfortable if you're burning your own skin, you know? And that's like kind of what I said, or what like helped me actually use my heating pad. I now only use the heating pad for, I always put on a 20-minute timer, and then I only put it on medium heat. But regardless, it helps so much. I would recommend it. I will link my heating pad down below because I love my heating pad. Him and I, or her and I don't know. I always think of a heating pad being a him, but it doesn't have a gender. Him and I are best friends. I love him. He helps me so much. And then the last thing is Pepcid. Helps so much. I was terrified to take it because, like I said earlier, I'm terrified of taking medicine during pregnancy. And my doctor told me that she took it around the clock with all of her pregnancies. And if she could do it and she has healthy children, then that means that I should do it because it will make me in so much less pain. And it definitely has, because acid reflux is not fun. Heartburn is not fun. I mean, I think it really gears towards heartburn, but it helps my acid reflux. I think they go hand in hand with me. But yeah, Pepcid is really good. I'd recommend it. Taking it around the clock. I take it twice a day. Helps me a ton. I can eat things. I can feel better throughout the day. I mean, I'm still have like the other pregnancy things, but you know, it's hard when your like stomach hurts all the time and you're like putting acid up into your mouth, you know, it's not pretty. So why not help it? But yeah, I think that's everything that I have to help you guys get through pregnancy, or at least the first trimester, and I guess a part of the second trimester. But yeah, I'll probably also do one of these for like postpartum afterwards, just because like postpartum is like the most terrifying part for me. Like, I'm not really terrified for labor, I'm more terrified for postpartum. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other videos that you would like to see about pregnancy or anything around that, please let me know down below because I would love to make that for you. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.